Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everybody. Today is 9th of November 2023. The time now is 4 minutes past 2. So I'm going to record this class to allow students who are unable to attend this class to join this class. Okay. What we're going to do today? Today is already week 6. Okay, today is Thursday, week 6, and I'm going to go through the weekly schedule, what we have done so far. So this is the learning outcomes. If you refer to the weekly schedule, okay, week 1, okay, this is what we have done so far, yeah. We look at topic, how to identify topic in a paragraph, stated main ideas, and also implied main ideas. And we've done some activities in the class on topic and identifying main ideas. And on week 2, we continue with major and minor supporting details, and also types of supporting details. If you still remember, such as research finding, statistics, expert opinion, personal opinion, okay? And also we did some exercises. And by week 2, you already have, we went through some articles in Reader's Digest Asia, right? If you go to irtasia.com, I asked you to go to irtasia.com while waiting for the magazine, and I asked you to choose some articles here. And if you still remember, we choose some articles and then identify different types of supporting details, major and minor supporting details. And then on week 3, you already have this magazine. Yeah, you already have the magazine with you. So we did an article on music as medicine, and also by week 3, those were the first 2 weeks we were doing reading skills, critical academic reading skills. By week 3, we are moving into academic writing skills. Okay. I've introduced you to several paraphrasing strategies. So these are some of the paraphrasing strategies: synonym, word forms, structure, change the structure of the sentence. And I've shown you some examples in the class, and also a combination of the techniques can be synonym and also varied sentence pattern. And also I've explained retelling and chunking methods. Okay, that's what we did in week 3 and 4. Last week, okay, this is what we do so far. We went back to critical academic reading skills on reasoning, applying reading skills, that is reasoning, by doing inferencing or guessing, and also drawing conclusion from the articles that we have read. Okay, so this week, okay, so we are still on track, okay, with the weekly schedule. And week 6, okay, so I hope by now you are able to understand the topics that we've covered from week 1 to week 5. And also because this week I'm going to prepare you for the reading assessment that I have given you actually. So if you have the question paper with you, and I've been asking you for the last 3 weeks whether you have completed the sample, the reading assessment, because your assessment 1, which is your reading assessment, that is 30%. The first assessment is an individual assessment that will be conducted in the classroom. So these are the rubric of it. In the assessment, you're required to read and understand 3 short passages and answer the questions that follow. So today I'm going to go through the sample paper. Yeah, this is the sample reading assessment. It is for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so this is what we're going to do for the first part of the class today. And the second part of the class is going to be preparation for assessment 2, that is article analysis. But first we are going to go through assessment 1. So this is how it's going to look like. All right. And let me stop sharing because I want to share the one, yeah, from Adobe. Yeah, okay. So let's say this is, as if you have the paper with you right now, okay, you can, and you have done the paper, okay. You can also mark, whether your answers are correct, okay. And we're going to go through this paper together, and we're going to mark the paper as well, and you're going to calculate your marks. Unless if there are any parts that you are not clear, or you would like me to clarify, do let me know. Okay, so is everybody ready? Can we continue? Any questions so far? I mean, is that okay? Can we continue? Okay, so this is the first part. The title of the article is Pandemic of Change.
Saya okay, saya okay.
So if you have the paper, take out the paper and you look at your answers. And this is the introductory paragraph. Okay. Right. Let's read the introductory paragraph and look at the last 2 sentences. According to the environmental scientists, this sudden decrease in human activity has led to surprising decrease in environmental pressures. While human life is being impacted, nature is also going through changes. Right. So that's the introductory paragraph. And in the introductory paragraph, we see that how the impact of how pandemic has changed, not just human life, but also nature. Right. Second paragraph. The first sentence is the topic sentence. The last 2 sentences in this introductory paragraph, that is the thesis statement. A thesis statement tells you what the whole essay or the whole article is all about. And in the body paragraph, the first sentence here, that is the topic sentence. It tells you what the whole paragraph is all about. So the natural world is getting a bit of break. So these are the major details. After decades of stress, the environment is seen to be enjoying relief. For instance, this is a minor detail, okay? And these are the details in the form of research findings. A study by Rum and Islam in 2020. Okay, so the pandemic has led to the improvement of the ecological system, air and water quality, and reduction of noise. So this is a major detail. All right. In short, this is the concluding sentence of that paragraph. The second topic sentence that you can identify from the body paragraph is can be found in the first sentence of paragraph 3. One positive benefit of the pandemic for animals, just now for the ecological system, yeah, animals, is that not many people travel. So this is the topic sentence, and followed by the supporting details. This is the major detail, and a study here. This is just a minor detail because it's just an example supporting the major detail. Okay, and that's it. Yeah. So let's look at the stated main idea. If you have written your answer, one, positive benefit of the pandemic for wildlife, right, is less human travel. So that's the stated main idea. Okay, one major supporting details.
Medium.
Less people are injuring or killing the animals because they do not travel. They do not travel as much. So I hope you got it. You managed to identify the stated and also the major supporting detail. Now let's look at the minor supporting details. There are several minor supporting details. Number one is a study from March. Yep. A study from March 2021 here, over here. Okay, found that the rates of hedgehog kill on the road. This whole sentence. This whole sentence. This is the minor detail. Okay, another minor detail is here, another sentence. And another, so you can choose either one. This, during the same period, fatal accidents with deers, bears, and so on have declined to 58%. And another minor details in the form of expert opinion. Fraser Schilling believes that the longer this lasts, the more animals will survive. So if you are able to identify any one of these minor details, then award yourself with 1 mark. Question 2. So here, what type of supporting detail is this? This is very straightforward. It's a very easy type of support. So type of support here, what you do is you just write research findings. Okay, that's it. Then you get 1 mark. And another one here is, this is expert. Expert, let's see, money. All right. Then there goes 2 marks. Okay. For question 3, topic A. Effects of COVID, it's quite general. Environmental benefits of COVID-19 pandemic. So the answer for question 3 is B. Positive impacts, negative impacts, this is inaccurate. So the answer here is B. Yeah. Now, part B is another article, another short article. And let's look at the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, the first sentence, people are seeing more animals in unexpected places like big cities. The increased number of animals in city areas is likely due to reductions in human presence, air and water pollution levels, and noise pollution. All right, so example. So the supporting details comes in the form of, this is the major detail. Okay, the minor detail. Okay, this is the main idea, the topic sentence. This is the major detail, minor detail. Okay, and another change during the pandemic can also be seen in relation to water travel activity. This is another main idea. And okay, so the last sentence, these studies show that the pandemic has significantly reduced climate pollution. So this is the topic sentence for this paragraph, which can be found at the end of the paragraph. So question 4, A, is it a fact or an opinion? Anybody?
Opinion.
Okay, it's an opinion. B, according to Federal Aviation Administration. Okay, why is it an opinion? Because of the word experts predicted that global maritime would have decreased. So this is a prediction. So it might or it might not happen. So it's just an opinion. But why is B a fact? That's because it has been validated, it has been verified that between 1919, the data is there, 1990 to 2019, there were about 227,005 wildlife strikes with civil aircraft in the United States. Okay, so this is a fact. And okay, this is also a fact because this is a research findings. C is a research findings. And D, it's also a fact, okay? Because this is also a research findings. Okay. Now let's look at paragraph 1 again, because we're going to question 5, the most suitable topic. Okay. The answer here, if you look, you have to read paragraph 1 and you have to formulate, you have to construct, because this is an implied main idea. It's not clearly stated. Okay. So I'm going to give you the sample answer. Look at your answer. How close it is to the how close it is to the sample answer. Okay. So there's an increase in the sighting of animals in unexpected urban and natural environment. So that would be the formulated or the constructed main idea for paragraph 1. Okay. Now, question 6 requires you to formulate a main idea for implied, okay, implied main idea for paragraph 2. Okay. If you are wondering, if you're not sure about question 5, the way you put out the words, you're not very sure, then you can show me and I can, I can let you know whether you deserve to have 2 marks or 1 mark or 1.5, or it's like there's some missing parts there. Okay. COVID-19 pandemic brought about changes in water and air travel in reduce risks to marine animals and a decrease in bird strikes. Okay, question 7. We have done this in the class, right? You paraphrase a sentence taken from the Reader's Digest magazine, an article in the magazine, right? So this is the answer. I'm going to share with you the answer. In the study from September 2020 that the pandemic has brought about improvements in air quality and a reduction in the emission of greenhouse gases. Right? Okay. So far, so good. How are you doing so far? Now let's look at question 8.
Good.
In this question, you guess. What can you infer from the above statement? Okay. Travel restrictions cause 60% reduction in 5 major air pollutants. So travel restriction has something to do with transport, right? Transportation activities, all right, such as vehicle emission play a significant role in contributing to air pollution in urban areas. Okay. If your wording for question 7 or 8 are not exactly the same, okay, you can refer to me, okay, whether you deserve 2 marks or, as long as the gist is there. Question 7 is on paraphrasing. Question 8 is on inference, making inference. And now we are on the last part. The last part of the question paper, part C, 12 marks. Still on the same theme on air pollution. Okay, let's look at the first paragraph. Scientists say that less air pollution could help to improve Mother Nature. All right. So that's the topic sentence, the major detail, and followed by minor details to support the major details. The minor details are in the form of research findings, studies. And this is the concluding sentence. It can be seen how closely atmosphere and oceans are related. All right. And paragraph 2, some findings from Harvard University have shown that COVID-19 might actually be causing some harm to the animals. Okay, so this is the explanation. This happens when people are not allowed to go to work. This will cause economic struggles in underdeveloped countries, causing illegal activities such as illegal logging and illegal wildlife markets, because people need to survive. And another point is a lack of law enforcement may cause a sudden increase in illegal animal killings. Endangered animal will be exposed to illegal hunting. So this is an explanation. Okay. And finally, third paragraph, it takes years to know exactly how the COVID-19 pandemic has affected wildlife. environment, and the climate. Now let's look at the question. Question 9. In your opinion, okay, do you think COVID-19 has positively impacted wildlife, environment, and the climate? Okay. For this question, don't simply, you see there are two lines here, right? Yes, can you just say, yes. But here, look at, there are two marks. Or you can say, yes or yes. I think, can you answer that? Yeah, but you get half mark. If you want to get 2 marks, this is how you should answer. Yes, I do think that COVID-19 has positively impacted, yeah, this is present participle, wildlife, environment, and full stop. See, okay, this can get you 2 marks. This is only half mark. Okay, question 10.
Yep.
2 types of support. Oh yeah, state your reason, right? If your reason is okay. If your answer is no, sorry, let me copy the whole thing. Yeah. So no. I do not think. I do not think. Right. Okay. There you go. If your answer is no, so you can choose either one. That's 1 mark. This is half mark. Okay, this one is half mark. This is 1 mark. Where is the other mark? The other mark is your reason. So what are the possible reasons? The possible reasons would be, if let's say, yes, I do think COVID-19 has positively impacted wildlife, environment, and climate. So let's look at the question, the text again. So you think that it has impacted positively, yeah? What are the possible reasons? It can be not being allowed to travel, improve the health of the ocean, somewhere here, first paragraph. Or pollution levels, okay? One study found that pollution's level dropped by almost 16% in one of India's lakes during COVID-19. And also another study found that beach closures and travel restrictions have decreased the amount of trash around the beach areas of the coast of Kenya. Or if your answer is no, the possible reasons could be COVID-19 may actually cause harm to animals, wild animals, okay? And as mentioned in the second paragraph here, this happens when people are not allowed to go to work. It will cause economic struggle in underdeveloped countries. And or you can give your another possible reason is COVID-19 causes illegal activities such as illegal logging and illegal wildlife markets because people need to survive. And also, endangered animals will be exposed to illegal hunting. So those are the reasons, possible reasons, if you don't think so. All right. Question. Is that clear? Can we move to question 10 now? Okay, for question 10, so you can give your reasons, your points from the paragraph. Okay. Question. What about if you want to give a combination of what's in the paragraph and also what you know from your experience, from your knowledge on this issue? Can you do that? Yes, you can do that. Okay. Question 10, type of support. In paragraph 2, the type of support is example. And the evidence here is paragraph 2, yeah? This is the evidence. Okay. The situation could cause illegal activities such as illegal loggings and illegal wildlife markets because people need to survive. Okay. And another support, okay, to strengthen the argument that COVID-19 causing harm to the animal can be found in statistics. Statistics. All right. I think this is not statistics. This is research reports. Reports. Okay. Okay, because it's here somewhere here. Yeah. Okay. This is your evidence. Reports. Just gonna bring it here. Okay. I'm just going to copy the whole thing. Right, after all. Okay. Yeah, but this you get the idea, right? Some reports have shown an increase in hunted wildlife, including Morang, Sansari, Mahatari, Bardia, and Sirkat districts in Nepal. Question 11 on inference. So what can you infer? Okay, for question 11, the inference is less people traveling helps to reduce water or ocean pollution. So you have to rephrase a bit, right? Okay. So question 12 requires you to paraphrase the following sentence. And this is the answer, yeah? The pandemic has brought both positive and negative impacts, not only to humans, but also to the nature. Understanding how this pandemic has changed human relationship with nature. Okay, so it has brought both positive and negative. Okay, that's 2 marks. if you have something close to this, okay? However, for question 12, I will also accept, okay? I will also accept other logical answer as long as the idea is there, okay? And when we say paraphrase, it cannot be something exactly, okay? Based on the presentation given in, okay, what conclusion can be made? I'm going to give you a sample, yeah? COVID-19 pandemic has brought about impacts. Impact to human and the environment. So this is the conclusion, right? What conclusion can you make? So the conclusion that you can make here is COVID-19 pandemic has brought impacts to human and environment. So it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Okay. So that's it on the sample. Sample, yeah. Okay. So if you look at the weekly schedule, so we've gone through the sample. Go through your marks. If there's anything that you are not sure, then you can refer to me, calculate your marks, so you have an idea, okay? Because when you come back from your mid-semester break, week 7, that is already assessment 1. Okay. Okay, that is already reading assessment 30%, and that will be on week 7. Okay. And on week 7, yeah. Week 8, okay, we are going to continue with critical academic reading, lessons on author's purpose, tone, intended audience, and issue involved in the argument. Okay, and also the requirement for article analysis assessment. Okay, but your article assessment, article analysis is a pair work. It's also 30%, okay? And it's due on week 10. Assessment 3, mediating text project. That's why I like you to, because it's already week 6, it would be good if you can start working on the articles, yeah. Instead of waiting to week 10, where you never know, okay, you're going to be busy with your presentations, with your assessment. It's better for you to start early on article analysis and also mediating text project. That's on week 11, but it is due in week 14. But as you know, week 14, you're going to be busy with non-final assessment. So it's better if you start early, because for assessment 3 is an e-magazine. All right. But today, okay, this is the lesson. So far, this is on sample assessment 1. Okay, we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, I'm going to talk about the second assessment, which is article analysis. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording, and this recording will be available on my YouTube channel.